Welcome, Aquarius, to your May mid-month reading. Hope you all doing great out there. Okay, welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new, welcome. If you like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with you. See what you are thinking and feeling. What is in your energy? Oh, got King of Swords. There you are. There you are, Aquarius. Communication. Okay. Thinking that you might have Mr. or Mrs. Right. Really feeling like that communication is really coming through, though. Ready to speak, ready to communicate. Is someone ready to communicate with you, or are you ready to communicate with someone else? Clarify, Spirit, on the King of Swords. Sitting beautiful over here in your own energy. I like that. Spiritual union. Okay, so ready to communicate with a loved one. And I would say probably not just a loved one, but your lover, right? The person that you are dealing with in a relationship, with the Two of Cups over here. Okay, Spirit, we got in the present, we have this passions ignited. We have the Love Begins card. Ooh, heartache and loss upside down, getting over the heartache and loss. And having truth. In the past, we have the I can. Okay, choose wisely. So you had some suffering in silence. With harmony. In the near future, you have the universe coming in nice and solid for you. Emotional withdrawal upside down. Obstacles and challenges upside down. And fertility, very beautiful. The Empress card coming up, very nice, you guys. Let's see what's going on. In the past, it says, I can choose wisely. I am suffering in silence from this love. Okay, so let's see what's going on. So I can choose wisely. Clarify on the I can choose wisely. Right there. Okay, so I've got two cards coming in with an apology. It looks like you're not begging from this person for an apology. It looks like you are not going to say anything to them. You're like, I'm not begging you to come and apologize to me. I can choose wisely to know exactly what I want. Right there, right, with the Six of Pentacles. Okay, but you do have, and that's just showing that choosing wisely, that Six of Pentacles, that opportunities, choosing new opportunities. But the opportunity I'm telling you is that you are not going to accept, you may accept their apologies, but you were not going to offer any apologies to them. Maybe they expected you to give an apology. Maybe they did not want to. Take it how it resonates. But anyways, however it's going to be, it looks like there was an apology that needed to be given. And it looks like it was not coming through in the past. It was not coming through, and there was no hopes and promises. And this is where the suffering in silence was coming through. But with the Eight of Wands, these messages, you kept continuing to get messages. You could be dealing with a Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius who just kept messaging you, but were they not apologizing to you? Or were they apologizing to you and you're not accepting their apologies? Or were they expecting you to give an apology, right? However it was, there was no apology, one way or another, right? So, but you were determined to heal and pretty much walk into the new vistas of life without this person. You were not giving them any thought at this time. You knew that these were difficult choices that you had to make. Yeah, because you realized the toxicity that was going on within the relationship. The relationship had hard courses to deal with, and you just did not want to look back on them. So you continued to move forward away from this harmony of this person. I believe this is why you were not going to either take their apologies or it doesn't look like accepting apologies. It looks like either they expected an apology from you and you were not giving it, or you wanted them to give you one and they did not. So that's really how I see this. Okay. And in the past, there was a Nine of Swords. It was keeping you up at night because you knew that they had done something that they really, I really do believe that they felt that they, I really do believe you believe that they should have apologized for whatever behavior they were doing. And they did not, because now we have the Nine of Swords popping up for you, and it's showing that you're up at night with anxieties and can't sleep. Maybe you even have nightmares about what happened within this relationship. And I'm even thinking that they should have apologized and they didn't, and it kind of broke your heart is what I'm kind of seeing here. Because with the Two of Wands looking out, it was like they weren't looking at you the way you wanted them to see the situation. And so it felt like you had to walk away with wounds, right? Because they were not doing what you expected them to do, which was own up, right? Own up to their mistakes. And they did not. So it seems like it was very rough to you, and you did see it as double energy at that time, because it's like, how could you do this and then not want to apologize to me? Okay, and then like I said, for some of you, it was like, maybe they did apologize, but I just don't think they did. And if they did come to apologize to you, maybe you didn't accept the apology because it didn't seem like they were, like they truly cared, you know? Maybe they were just saying it like, yeah, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? It had no meaning behind it. So, you know, take it as it resonates, but that's exactly how it feels. And it really broke your heart over here because you didn't expect this to happen with this person, right? But then you have the passions ignited over here. And you're standing your ground, moving forward, putting up the challenge, putting up a fight for your happiness, right? You kind of see their own red flags and you're like, I don't know. But you keep continuing to move forward on your own. Okay, now the heartache and the loss is over here, and this is what caused you to bail out. So you like moved on by yourself away from this person, and you bailed out because you knew that this person was not doing what they were supposed to do, and it gave you heartache and loss. For some of you, here we go again, right? I don't know what's up with all the cheating and the third party situations, but it seems to be the big scenario in life for a lot of people. But otherwise, whether it is or not, it doesn't have to be. It's just that they gave you so much pain that you had to bail out. And that's that heartache and that Three of Swords. But you're getting over the heartache once you, because the heartache and the loss is upside down in the present. So you're getting over the heartache. You bailed out of the relationship and you're starting to heal from the heartache and loss that happened in the past. Yeah, there's the healing with the star. So yeah, and getting better hopes. The Queen of Cups upside down. Taking control of the situation because you know the truth of the matter. The truth of the matter is the, oh my goodness, is the Knight of Swords upside down. Wow. And this person does things that you just never knew pretty much that they would do this to you. It caused so much conflict. And they pretty much ruined the relationship. That's pretty much what that is. The Knight of Swords upside down was, they're ruining the relationship. They did it to themselves, but at your cost, right? That's really what it feels like. They did this to themselves, but it was at your cost. And the cost of the relationship, of course. And And you have the Queen of Cups over here upside down, and it's like this gives you this gave you so much emotional pain, and you know, it made them feel, I really do believe that there was some immoral behavior going on since it's sitting on top of the Three of Swords, because the Queen of Cups upside down is immoral behavior, dishonest behavior, and for some people, if it's not that, it's just this person was not reliable, right? They were just not reliable for you, and I just really feel your pain over here. You held on to everything that you could, and they just were not reliable. But it's like you didn't see it coming in the past, and now it's just kind of like you're focused on yourself. You're really just focused on yourself with the Queen of Swords over here, getting past your sorrows, getting past your sadness. Some of you, may even be widowed or be a widow, and this was a new relationship for you, and after that had happened, and you just cannot believe that you would get yourself in such a mess. Yeah. Or you could have been dealing with someone who was widowed. But more than anything, this is you. So that's for somebody out there who's a widow or widower. But yeah, now you're just kind of going, and doing yourself, as I said, kind of pulling yourself out of this heartache and this sadness and this loss, and just focused on and it looks like you're focused at work. I'm focusing on my work now. I don't have time to focus on you. Okay. So in the near future over here, you have the universe coming in, and you have the Knight of Cups coming in with the Page of Pentacles. Okay. So you guys could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio. Like I said, for others of you, you could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Could be anybody, of course, but those are the ones that are really popping out at me. But I do want you to know in the near future, this person does want to communicate with you. And it looks like over here as the King of Swords, the communication that you're telling yourself is to communicate with yourself and logically think about what's going on and pulling yourself out, right, of this spiritual union, and really focused on what is important within a spiritual union. That's really what it looks like. And then over here in the near future, this person is coming to offer their cups of love to you. Yeah, they're trying to apologize. Now they want to come and apologize. Really apologize. They want you back with the Page. Okay, they're sending messages to you with the Page of Pentacles. You're getting messages from this person. You are hearing that they are going to apologize. Either they're writing you apologies, or you're hearing through somebody else that they want to be back with you and they want to communicate with you. Okay, so, but you don't really have the desire to want to do so. You've reflected on this. You know logically, sitting over here in your own energy, exactly what kind of spiritual union you are looking for, and it is not this. Okay. So yeah, this person seems to want to come back, and it could be because Venus is in retrograde. Might pull some heartstrings on them. Venus does weird things when they're in retrograde. So, yeah, it looks like they are going to try to come back to you. Your emotional withdrawal is upside down. Your obstacles and challenges are upside down, which means you're not dealing with this at all. You're going after your fertility, your temperance, you're nurturing yourself. You're looking for a relationship. Your heart chakra is open. You're looking for a relationship, or you might even have a relationship. We'll find out in a minute for some of you that it's already giving you the love that you need, the spiritual union that you need. Yeah, you've already reflected on that, and that's why you're out of the emotional withdrawal and obstacles. You don't need to go in a hermit mode. You're not going to allow them to give them any time to reflect upon this relationship at all. Plain and simple, Aquarius, you are done with this relationship. This person has been nothing but a burden. It's almost like you gave to them, you've given them options in the past, and you're like, I'm not giving you any more options in the future. You have given me 5 of Cups. You've made me, feel bad. You've given me depression. You've done this. You've done that. I'm done with you. I'm done with you. I'm telling you, some of you have a third-party situation. But you're happy being wherever you are now. You have passion, and whether this is passion for yourself and coming at yourself and learning to give yourself passion at this time so that you can have a new relationship with someone else. Okay, so you've already gotten past all of this nonsense and you're ready for real passion. Okay, so, and with that Knight of Wands, you might even have an Aries, Sagittarius, or a Leo coming in at you. It does not have to be, but a new one. Okay, if you were dealing with one over here, it could be a new one. This one over here is actually Leo, and this one's actually Aries. So, and that's Leo there too. So for some of you, you could have been dealing with a Leo. But yeah, and then some of you might also be dealing with a Virgo. I have a lot of Virgo over here. But yeah, and you're either waiting for this new love with this passionate new love from the Knight of Wands, who's already come into you and made you feel like the queen or the king, or the emperor, however you want to see it, and are nurturing you and loving you in the near future, and you don't have any time for this other person, okay, because you have the Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups is that, that loving relationship, which is here, the Two of Cups. So, and like I said, if you don't have a new person coming in, it's just learning to re-love yourself and say, you know what, I'm not going to put up with this kind of stuff. I don't deserve that. Okay, I'm not going to allow anyone to walk on me like that anymore. Right, so having a passionate new beginning with the Ace of Wands, whether with this new person or within yourself, right? Because you feel like the Nine of Pentacles now. It's taken some time to get over the heartache and the loss, and you feel completely accomplished. You've got your work, you've got your stuff. Maybe you're even traveling, right? You're going to travel, you're going to do the things you want to do. Okay, you've taken the action, you've manifested, you've done all the things that you need to do, you've healed. You don't have time, okay, to be dealing with this person. Okay, so you're literally going for your Nine of Cups. And I do feel like some of you do have a new person with the fertility here, with all these other cards. It's like you found someone new, and for some of you, it could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or like I said, a Virgo. I see a lot of Virgo over here, so I'm really hearing Virgo. So yeah, and you're already feeling accomplished, and you already feel like you have what you want. You don't need this person coming in to communicate with you and try to waltz back into your life, right? They need to hit the road, Jack. Okay, and don't come back no more, no more, no more, right? And that's pretty much how you're feeling. Yeah, and because you just don't deserve that. So, and it does feel like they do want to come back, and I can feel it. They really want to try to apologize to you. And like I said, if they tried to apologize to you in the past, it just didn't feel heartfelt, right? But now it's going to actually feel more heartfelt. They're going to like pull on your strings and play that small violin for you. Okay. Maybe the violin, the heartstring violin, and it's the little tiny one. We all know about that little tiny violin, right? And it's not going to work. If it worked in the past, it's not working now. Okay, so communicate clearly, the angels say, so that way when you're manifesting you do everything you're supposed to do, and you'll have a peaceful resolution within yourself, and probably within this person too, because you might just tell this person, I'm fine where I am, and you might not get all, mean. It might just be like, I'm fine. I've got what I need. Sayonara. Bye-bye. And it will be peaceful, right? Just make a peaceful resolution out of it and let them know. But within the next few weeks, all of this will come to It's all going to come together within the next few weeks for you. Okay, so whatever it doesn't feel like it's 100% here now, in the next few weeks, it's going to completely start wrapping itself together, right? And you're going to start taking your yarn and you're going to be like, yep, I made a sweater, you know, for you, bye-bye. You know what I mean? And there's your peaceful resolution. See you later, don't come back. Like I said, don't come back no more, right? So, and yeah, definitely. Yeah, they pulled the sweater apart. You can knit it back together and hit the road. It's going to be cold out there, right? It's going to be cold. So, okay. Okay, guys, so we have, yeah, it's safe for you to love again. Don't feel like, you know, because this person hurt you and stuff, there's no such thing as love again. There's always tons of fish in the sea, okay? There's a lot of people who are mean and they don't know how to love. And I think that's really what this comes really down to, you guys, is that there are people out there that don't know how to love. They either need to learn how to love themselves first, okay, to be able to love, and there's a huge one, or they just literally love themselves so much because they're narcissistic, you know, they're narcs, and they love themselves so much on a higher level that they could never love anyone as much as they love themselves, right? So, because nobody's as good as me, right? So you do have those. So, you know, and yeah, there's a lot out there in the world right now. I don't know why. Maybe it's always been that way. I don't know. So express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Okay. And yeah, this guy could have been, or this girl could have been a little codependent as well. And that's why they're having a hard time letting go. I do see a lot of codependency all the time as well. So, but definitely this is a separation. You do not want to go back, but learn to trust. Don't just allow this thing to make you not ever be able to trust love again very soon. That's within the next few weeks. Okay. And getting to know each other. That will be for that new person coming in. And, yeah, literally flirt. I'm going to put that underneath. I'm going to put that next to the within the next few weeks, very soon, getting to know each other is by flirting. Okay, be a little flirt. Okay, because it's helpful. Most important one, though, I think that Spirit wants us to really know, though, is free yourself. Okay, free yourself. That's mind, body, and soul. That way you can get back to knowing yourself. Express your love. Be the person you need to be. Do not let this person put you inside of a cage, whether it's in your mind, okay, wherever it is, within your heart, you know, by bringing that heart chakra down, just literally tearing your heart down. Okay, don't allow them to cage you up. You are a free soul. Okay, it's time to take back control of your life. Okay, and that was a reading for you, Aquarius, and good luck on this. And we might be hearing about this story again within the next few weeks. I don't know if it's going to be the beginning of the month or the mid-month, but I'm hearing this story will come up again for you. I think this is an important one. So we will see about that. Okay, when that's going to come back up. You'll know when it is because it'll be right on cue for you, right? So until then, peace and love, my friends, and have a great week and a great mid-month. Bye-bye.